So hi guys and welcome back to another episode, and we already have a failure. Okay, can't really do anything about it. And guys, if you haven't watched last video, go and check it out because it was crazy. We qualified in P12, went to P7 in just one lap, and after that, well, it was just backwards. So you can watch that video, and the aero breakthrough is already in. That is big. But do we even have the money? Let's worry about that later. And look at that, all the major upgrades are now in. So I mean, nothing really to upgrade in anything else other than aero, and that is the reason guys I have went for that aero breakthrough. So component management means something is a problem in the facilities, and this is, look at that guys, I have 3 upgrades that I have to do in the powertrain. That's how annoying it is. So straight up going on to the powertrain development, because guys that is really important, and where it is, and there it is, development expansion powertrain. That's going to cost us 787,000, and I have done that straight away guys because that thing is very important. So now the activities are done. Let's see the engineering facility problem. And our server has crashed. Save part data or save performance data. That is 100 resource point, and that is aerodynamics minus 5%. So I am giving guys, I cannot handle more problem with the aero department because we need those major upgrades which we are going to buy in a little bit very soon. So we have another upgrade for aero that has come in. So let's see, beam wing, we can do it now. One of them will come out before the Austrian GP. That is good. So let's do, and chassis development is done. Research for wing mirror is also done. So let's go into the research department and let's see aerodynamics, and yep, 1250. So we have to think about it. Before that, let's see the development, and we cannot do anything there, and that is the problem we had with the chassis one. Let's do both the upgrades. Both of them will come in before the race in the Austrian GP. That is big guys because chassis upgrades are really important. So server crash, that is good. After recovering all the data, which means we are now 500% resource points up, and we had to give out 100 in negative, so we are 400 resource points up. So upgrades are given. Let's see the research department, and I think, yeah, let's see, drag reduction, front downforce or rear downforce. And guys, yeah, I have to go with rear downforce because that is the most important right now for us. We need the tires to last, and that is again guys another development fault, and that is secondary wing flaps, and that will come out before the Austrian GP. But guys, this is getting annoying. This is getting annoying, but honestly we can't really do anything about it. So the aerodynamics is done, and this is big guys. Development for powertrain has also come in. So let's go into the development first of all. That means we can do another upgrade. Let's do the status. Let's do it, and it will come out before the British GP. Okay, so Spark Plus, let's give it, you know what, let's give it to Crawford. Why not? Because that way they both have 11 upgrades each. So we have some money now again, and straight up going into the into the engineering, because we have to upgrade something. We have 1.1 million. So let's see, I think we can go for, yep, we have gone for the powertrain breakthrough because we now have 2 simultaneous upgrades we can do now. So let's see, and Lucas Blakely have way too many used engines. So obviously this race, the last race we drove as Jack Crawford. That's why we are going to be driving as Lucas Blakely in this race. So chassis, finally Finally, one of them is done, and cable assembly, let's do that, and that both of them will come out after the British GP. Okay, so set up a new social media account, and we are not going to waste too much money on that. 25k is enough, because look at that, we aren't able to do the activities we wanted to do. So here we are, finally, again we have some more money. Let's see the development. We have 2 empty slots for aerodynamics. Let's do both beaming and wing mirrors, one of each are done. Let's see powertrain, that is okay, and I'm not going to upgrade anything in the durability right now. We have one upgrade of aero which we can use, but before that let's just go into the corporate facility. And nothing really happened after only putting 25k, and that.
Hi Chief, just reminding you that because we've hit the halfway point of the season, our testing time will be
and testing regulation changes. So we have gone from 115 resource modifier to 110, and that means our upgrade are going to cost a little bit more. Look at that, they are now costing 1400. Honestly, that is cool. That is a new addition to the game. Obviously my team 2.0, that is amazing, guys. Obviously, given the aerodynamics upgrade to Lucas Blakely, let's see if we can upgrade anything. Development and into the chassis, rear floor is done. Cable assembly, we can do the second one, but we do not even have the money. So let's just go into the race weekend and let's just select Lucas Blakely, guys, because obviously I know Lucas Blakely will be the one who can get us something here.
High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
And here we are, starting our first lap into Q1. And obviously, guys, I have not told you is the fact that, well, I am really good in Austria. This is, I think, my best track, or one of the best track I can say. And here is Sonoda in front. First lap, obviously, guys, it has always been an amazing track for us. That's why I have not made any problem in this one. That's why I am not taking any chances. I have every component fresh, everything, almost everything is on 0%. So can that help us get something in this race? So using everything, first lap is done and we are already P4, just behind Charles Leclerc, and we were only 2 tenths behind Charles Leclerc. That means Q1 we are done. And even Jack Crawford is 19th. That means, guys, we have the pace in the car this time. And let's see what we can do. Let's just straight up go into the second part of the qualifying. Used soft tires. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, ERS management is so important in this, because if you are onto the main straight at this point in time, you have no battery, that will be a problem. And we are P4, 1 second behind Charles Leclerc, but that doesn't matter, guys. That doesn't matter, because we have a new fresh set of soft tires which we are going on straight away, because I thought, guys, if I had some problem with those tires, I can do another run. So here we are, first turn, we have already gained 3.5 tenths, and first 2 sectors, purple first 2 sectors, guys. Purple. I know other people have not done their laps, but purple 2 sectors, not just the first but the second one as well. That is big. 1 second gain. Let's see, race to the line. This will not be a purple, it's a green, and we go P2, only 800s behind Max Verstappen, and that is good, guys. Obviously, Lewis Hamilton and Yuki, they are just having a bad race, and Fernando Alonso also in P15. That is not what I was hoping for. And here we are, used set of tires. Obviously, the first lap in Q1. Well, the second lap in Q2 was so amazing that I might have difficulty in doing that again. But here, into the final turn, we can do something, race to the line, and we go P7 only, but it's a used set of tires. We have 3 sets of tires, but guys, we can get some kind of safety car or anything, and I do not want any kind of problem like we had in Imola or in Bahrain to occur again. So here we are, and the qualifying is over. We have 2 tenths gain onto the first turn. Let's see, we have 2 cars in front. Are they doing a lap? One of them is Red Bull, another one is Kick Sauber. Let's see, into turn 3, and that is Max Verstappen. Can we do something? And Max Verstappen, and that is the problem. We have collided with Max Verstappen into qualifying. Big controversy there, and obviously guys, he will not get any kind of penalty. That honestly is a penalty, guys, in real life, but obviously in the game you don't really do that. And look at that, 3 tenths gain, and because of that, guys, I used way too much of my battery, and by turn 9 the cars are gone, and turn 10 using everything we have. Look at that, using all the battery, we have 5 tenths gain, but we could have done much more, guys. And let's see, and it's only P7, guys. Only P7. We could have done so much more. 1 second guys, Max Verstappen, guys. I could have went a second faster. We could have been P3, P4. That would have been so amazing. But guys, Austria, still an amazing track. We can overtake here. So let's just go into the race.
Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Piastri, Leclerc, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Russell, Blakely, Hulkenberg, Ocon, and Lewis Hamilton, Tsunoda, Behrman, Alex Albon, and Fernando Alonso, Bortoletto, Stroll, Isaac Hadjar, and Jack Crawford, Sainz, Gasly, Lawson, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. As many people expected, our 11th team have struggled a bit this season, but there is a light at the end of the wind tunnel maybe for them, in that they'll get more time in that tunnel for next year.
Very good, Crofty, very good. And that's exactly true. You know, they'll have a lot more time than teams that have done better than them in the championship, and it all adds up. That extra time you can spend in the wind tunnel, that's performance, and the top teams would be wishing that they had that time, but it goes to this team. It hasn't been easy for them, like you say, but there is that silver lining.
So, into the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
That's a peculiar strategy, and honestly guys, I have to stick with it because we have rain in the middle of the race, and that only is one stick, but we can't really do anything. So let's just go 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're gonna go for the Austrian GP. Max Verstappen taking it easy. Lando Norris trying to overtake him. Piastri is just behind Lando Norris, and we go around the outside of Lando Norris, going side by side with Lando Norris. Sorry, that was Piastri. We went around the outside of, and we look at the stat. Well, the start we got here, already overtaking someone, and another was Antonelli, and we go around the outside because we have a gap opened up, because Lando Norris, while trying to overtake Max Verstappen, tried to defend against Piastri. Piastri had to do something there, and he went little bit through the inside, and we go into turn 3. Look at that, we have gone again and tried to do an overtake, and we have done that overtake on Lando Norris. And guys, as I was saying, that we just trying to save our skin there, guys. And obviously Piastri tried to went through the inside of Lando Norris, did not work out for him, but for us that was the opportunity, and we took it. And there is Hulkenberg and Russell fighting with each other, and into turn 6 I think, yep, Russell is going to take that position into P7. I think, guys, my goal now, well, for 2-3 laps is to stay here and then let Lando Norris lead me through the whole track, so that we can break away from Piastri and Antonelli, who is already out of the DRS. And DRS is now unable, but it doesn't matter, guys, because Max Verstappen 1.2. Look at that. I use all my grip and all the leeway I get onto the turn 1 curve, and even then I wasn't able to do anything. So lap 3 here, lap 4 starting now, and 2.4 seconds Max Verstappen, and here is Lando Norris. I just let him by us because I thought, you know what, there is no point in fighting with Lando Norris because he in a much faster car. We are plumb lost in the on paper, and here we are. Look at that, Lando Norris still defends, and we go around the outside. But the reason I went around the outside, so that we can let Lando Norris lead, and I know I can keep up with Lando Norris because for 4, well, essentially it is 4 turns we have to keep up with Lando Norris. Other than that, we can keep up with him.
Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop. They seem to have an issue. Time last lap, 1 minute 11.
Okay, that is big, guys. Lando Norris has an issue, and as soon as I heard that, through we go around the outside of Lando Norris into turn 3. As soon as I heard Mark said that Lando Norris had an issue, I was like, yep, this is my call. I am going straight away because I do not want to take the race. And look at that, guys, Antonelli and Piastri, both of them pounding him, and straight away both of them has overtaken him, and that it must be annoying, guys. Into P2 Piastri was, the Lando Norris was, and now he is into P5 just because the car has some issue. And here we are 6 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Let's see what we can do. Obviously I am still, well, we are still the last car on the paper. That means our tire will wear out very quickly. And obviously, guys, this time what I did, I went way too high on the tire pressure. That means, and yep, I am not going to make the same mistake as I did in the last race. I am going to keep up with my strategy, guys, because if we have rain, even though it will be slight drizzle in the middle of the race, soft tires will be the best one to stay on, because obviously it will not be till enter. So here we are, Behrman, Alonso fighting with each other. Lap 10, nothing happened, guys, there, and Alonso through the inside goes on Bortoleto, and Bortoleto has spin. Has Alonso caused that spin? Bortoleto, well, Bortoleto obviously is managed by Alonso, so that is crazy. Both the manager and the driver fighting, both the drivers too, and that has caused a red flag. A red flag for that. That is crazy. Honestly, a red flag, that doesn't make any sense, guys.
Okay, this is essentially a free stop, so let's think
I
very
thought
carefully about our
there was
strategy
no
for the rest of
need
this
for a
race.
red flag for just a spin, but obviously, guys, we have the red flag on higher sensitivity, so that makes sense. And guys, this put a spanners in our work for us, because we do not have any new tires. But here we are, 4 lights, 5 lights, and here we are, go for again a restart, and Max Verstappen getting a little bit bogged down there because these guys on medium tires. And look at that, around the outside Antonelli go, and we are 3 wide, and there is carbon fiber flying around. And let's see, from our perspective, we are through the inside. I did not know at this point that Antonelli, and look at that, just a little bit tug from Max Verstappen. At this point, I did not know what happened. Antonelli, I didn't even know that we were going 3 wide. Antonelli got such an amazing start, and look at that, guys, I am just saving our tire. because all of these guys went on to hard tires for the start. We went on to medium to take the risk so that we can save these tires. And look at that, guys, front wing is done for Max Verstappen. That is annoying, guys, that is annoying. We can't really do anything about it. And let's see, and here he goes into the pits. That is annoying, guys. We have ruined Max Verstappen's race without even knowing. But I guess these kinds of things happen, guys. Honestly, now the most difficult part for us starts here. But here is Antonelli getting attacked by Piastri, but then Charles Leclerc is also attacking Antonelli, and they are going side by side with each other, which means Piastri can run away from these guys. And look at that, he's already 8 tenths in front, and on to the final, well, on to the 13th lap and starting lap 14. He is already out of the DRS, and look at that, other than everyone else is on mediums. Me and Piastri are on hard tires, and look at that, guys, we already have 25% lap tires.
Gap to
So
your teammate behind, 18.0 seconds. Okay, they're on.
honestly,
hard
I
tyres.
just wanted to know that our teammate is 18 seconds behind us, and there is a VSC.
First. Okay, caution, virtual
That
safety
honestly
car is
might
out.
be big,
Reduce
guys.
speed,
Obviously, I do not know
maintain
what this
yourself to
VSC
the
was for, but this might have saved us, because I was in no way going to make it till the end on these hard tires, and these 2 laps have saved me, and we are now a go for the VSC. VSC is ending here, and we straight away go using a little bit extra battery, which means we are 3 tenths in front of Piastri now, 4 tenths. Well, what I was when the VSC started, 1.4 was the gap to Piastri. Now it's 2 seconds. That is big. Let's see, can we keep up with these tires? Obviously, we have to go around lap 26, 27 to keep those soft tires in check, because, guys, I checked in the qualifying, these soft tires wear out from the rate of 5% per lap, and that too when they are only fueled for 1 lap, and we are right now fueled for a whole lap. That will be difficult. And here we are, lap 23. Piastri has the chance, and he is going for it, and through the inside turn 3, guys, I am trying to fight it a little bit, because we have the grip right now and we have stayed in front. But again, Piastri will get the DRS, but he is just a little bit too far this time to do anything. And Charles Leclerc, obviously, guys, I forgot to tell you, Charles Leclerc got a penalty because he, I think, crossed the timing chart, or well, went into negative while being behind VSC. That was honestly the funniest thing to me, because he got a penalty because of that. So lap 24, guys, I just let Piastri by at that point, because I know his tires, his car, everything is much better than us right now. So the most we can do is keep in his DRS and get a little bit more of a gap to Lewis Hamilton, which means, because Lando Norris is 5 seconds behind, Alonso is 13 seconds behind, and honestly, many of, well, Antonelli and Charles Leclerc has pit, and Antonelli obviously did not have a penalty, but Charles Leclerc did. So here we are on to at the end of lap 24. These guys are going on to the pits, guys, because they have another set of medium tires, which we do not. And honestly, a grave mistake on our part, but we can't really do anything about it. We have to go for 3 more laps on these tires, guys.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 13 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1:10.7. Okay, Jack is in the pits. Jack in the box.
So I was just trying to know what is Lando Norris doing, if he's trying to go till the end on those hard tires. Obviously looks like he is not, and here we are, guys, lap 23 laps extra. It was hell, guys, for me, because the car was sliding. I was so scared that I will get a puncture anytime, any moment of the car, because 77% is high. So here we are into the pits. Let's not get a problem here. Let's get a perfect pit stop, guys, very important. And we got it. We got it. Honestly, guys, as you can see, I am coming out in P7 behind Antonelli. This race was never about winning. I always knew that we won't be able to win this race, guys. I think you might have thought that we will win this race, but as soon as I knew that the strategy contained another set which we do not have. Well, another set of hard or medium which we needed, we do not have that, and because of that I knew that this race was never for the win. And if we had a medium tire, guys, I would have followed Piastri in straight away to fight for that, but can't really do anything about it. So 6 laps to go, we have the DRS and we have overtaken Antonelli. And guys, the worst part about this is that I saw the tire wear which caused those these soft tires, and it was around 8% per lap. That's how bad the tires are for us. So I am pushing right now so that at the last 1 or 2 laps I can stay in front of these guys, and they obviously will now start to get DRS. And but here we are, lap 34, guys. Antonelli getting attacked by Charles Leclerc, and through the inside goes Charles Leclerc, and they are still going side by side with us. And now Charles Leclerc got a much better exit. He does not get the DRS, nor does Antonelli. That is weird, but that doesn't matter because Charles Leclerc has overtaken Antonelli, which means, guys, this creates a problem for us, because this means Charles Leclerc has the pace, because he obviously always have the pace, and this means that obviously Antonelli had some problems catching up to us, but Charles Leclerc will not. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Let's see what we can do here. And look at that, at the end of lap 34 he has already caught up. He has already caught up. And guys, honestly, he's 8 tenths behind. So on this lap, even if he tries as much as he wants to, he won't be able to overtake me. And guys, I forgot to tell you one of my mistake I did. I went 2 clicks higher on the soft tires for the front wing. That was the biggest mistake, but I was also mistaken about Charles Leclerc, who will go for the move, and he goes through the inside on turn 3, but we swoops around the outside and we will get the exit there because Charles Leclerc had some kind of wobble movement there. That means we will not get the DRS. I think Charles Leclerc will also not get the DRS, but if we did not get the DRS, that is because, look at that, guys, the tires are getting a little bit hurt, and because I have extra front wing, that is also annoying me now, but I can't really do anything. Last lap here starting, and look at that, I went straight fully defensive there so that we do not have to get any kind of slipstream to Max Verstappen. And look at that, guys, the extra front wing is now hurting us. Obviously I changed the diff for that, and look at that, through the inside Max Verstappen, sorry, that is Charles Leclerc, went for it and we collided with each other, but through the inside, look at that, that's Lewis Hamilton and Rosberg's movement into the Austrian GP. We went a little bit extra straight so that Charles Leclerc does not get the best exit, and because of that he is now behind us, and that is done, guys. On to the final corners, and here is Piastri, who has won by 8 seconds. He has won by 8 seconds to Lewis Hamilton for the Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton gets his podium. That was big for him too. And here we are, guys. Charles Leclerc, obviously he would have been in front, guys, if not for that 10-second penalty. But look at that, guys, so easy to oversteer right now, and we obviously are so happy with that P5. That was amazing, guys. P5 for us, 10 points. 10 points for us. No rivalry between us and Sauber now, guys. It is us.
Oscar Piastri, take a bow. What a performance. What a win.
Well, it's never easy and straightforward to put a race like this together today, Crofty, in changeable weather conditions, but they did the best job out there. They used the information wisely and they stayed on the track. That was the most important thing.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. Your winner today, Oscar Piastri.
And obviously double podium for the McLaren, but guys, I am so happy we got P10. It was such a difficult race. I thought we will get the rain. That would have made difficult things for us. But still, guys, I am so happy. Even after a not so optimal strategy, we were able to get P5, guys. And where is Charles Leclerc? What? Charles Leclerc has DNF'd. Wait, was it because of my aggressive move or kind of, you can say, celebration? Nope, it was not because of that. Charles Leclerc finished the race and he DNF'd. That is some Ferrari luck for him. Charles Leclerc finished the race and even after that he DNF'd out of the race. That is, you can say, the worst luck I have seen. Well, I have seen much worse for Ferrari in real life, but in the game, guys, this is the first time I have ever seen anything like that happen. So guys, everything is doing good this time. So if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.